Hello and welcome to a video by Nano-Techo Technologies. In this video I'm going to be showcasing the QuickTic application, which is a desktop application which works as a sort of point of sales for generating tickets and validating tickets for different kind of events based on your needs as an event organizer or a business. So without much further ado, let me go into the showcase. How this works is very simple. This is a very lightweight application. You simply fill out all three fields and click generate ticket, and it creates a ticket which in the form of an XML file which is stored in a local directory of your choice. Now this application sort of works around your system. It doesn't do everything for you in the sense that it's a sort of supplementary application. So what that means is that you can either via some sort of system you have in place already or just manually, you can then email or send the XML file to your customer via, let's say, email address, and they will have a copy of the XML file. Now upon validating the tickets or the day of the event, or maybe perhaps the day before the event, you want to validate all the tickets to make sure that your customers did indeed purchase a ticket from you. The way to do this is to simply access that same ticket. They must send you the ticket back to you, preferably via email or any other system of your choosing, as long as you can access the ticket that you sent to your customer. And then you can then validate that particular file against the credentials that were used to create that said ticket. So without much further ado, I will demonstrate this functionality. So for argument's sake, I'm going to write John Smith, who is going to be attending an event on Thursday the 13th of the 12th, 2018, and I'm going to write open mic night, and I'll generate the ticket. I've already created a folder called tickets, so I'll go ahead and create my ticket file. I'll name it T1, and my ticket's been created. So as you can see up here, excuse me, T1 has been created, and it's a text, it's nothing more than a text file, XML. And in fact, let's have a look inside. All it has is the root element, and a hash key. That's all this is. And you don't really need to worry about the contents of this being modified, because that will corrupt the data in itself. The customer, it's not advantageous for the customer. It doesn't do anything for them. In that way, there's no need for them to modify this file. All they need to do is send it back to you on the day of validation. So I'm going to go ahead and cross that out. And so what I'm going to do is cross out the application. I'm going to restart it in debug mode, and I'm going to attempt to validate the ticket. So there's T1 up there. I'm going to go ahead. So let's just say it's the day of the validation. I need to validate John Smith's ticket. So I go up to John Smith and say, hey John, what were your credentials? What did you sign up for? What details did you use to sign up for this event? He'll tell me, okay, my name is John Smith. I'm due to attend an event on the 13th, Thursday, which is an open mic night. So I go ahead and write the same credentials which I used to create the ticket, and I go ahead and hit validate ticket. But now I choose the ticket file which he would have sent back to me. It has to be the one he sends back to me, because I need to validate the hash key against this hash key. I will then go ahead and say he sent me this ticket file back via email, and there we go, ticket valid. So the ticket has been validated, and that's that. He can attend the event. You, as a event manager, has just validated that John Smith has indeed bought a ticket for this day, for this event. Key things to note though, because this system does not require a database of any sort, it needs to rely on the integrity of the credentials entered. To help make this a more lightweight solution, I sort of opted for an application which doesn't rely on a database system. However, you need to make sure at some point that these credentials are either copied somewhere or you know exactly what they are, or at least John knows what they are. So perhaps on the day that you create these credentials, you can write them down on a separate text file and store them in your own bespoke database, or you can write them down and send it to him via email, so that once he relays back the credentials, it will be identical. Because let's say, for example, I misspelled Smith as Smiths, and I tried to validate that same ticket. Oh, one thing to note, once the ticket's been validated, it automatically deletes the ticket in question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and generate a ticket. I'll call this one T2, and there's my T2 ticket. So now I'm going to purposely create invalid data here, John Smith's, and I'll try and validate that ticket. And since that's changed, the hash key will change. And thus, ticket invalid, please check customer credentials and make sure the correct tick file is being used. Initially, I was going to be creating tick files, which is a sort of unique file for tickets. I opted for text files for simplicity, but tick files work just as well. Again, this is a debug release, and by the final release, such many little typo sort of error should be ironed out. But this is just to demonstrate the concept to you guys. And again, the file is deleted. So yeah, that's basically in a nutshell what QuickTic does. It's a very lightweight solution, doesn't rely on a database, but can still validate tickets. And this can be used in different scenarios, music events, business events, all sorts of things. Feel free to visit the Nano-Techo website, www.nano-techo.com, for more information on obtaining this software. If you need this software tailored for your company or for your needs, please do not hesitate to contact Nano-Techo Technologies via the contact form, and perhaps you need some sort of functionality excuse me, some sort of functionality that does not exist yet on the base version of this application. You can send your requests, and the Nano-Techo team can have a look to add the functionality there for your needs. So yes, please do visit www.nano-techo.com for more information on the QuickTic application. Thank you very much for watching this video, and have a great day. Bye bye.